It's late in the day, and you're probably thinking or hoping they've saved the best till last. My name is Barry Sharples. I'm the founder of Micregen, a small biotech company based just south of Oxford in the UK. And I've come to this in a very different way than most people. I was treated 12 years ago with a novel stem cell treatment. I've already enjoyed 12 extra years of healthy life. And when I met the scientists, I said, look, how do we get this out to more people? How can we democratize this to produce millions of doses? So what we did was we set out to develop an award-winning platform technology that manipulates stem cells, and these produce products that are aimed at tackling the root causes of diseases. And we all know that aging's complex. You've seen it described in so many ways, and there's so many hallmarks. It's so complex, actually, that the experts can't even agree how to spell the word aging. What we do know, though, is, and you've heard today, is degeneration is mostly the result of a continuous cell and molecular changes, and that our organs continuously, increasingly deteriorate over time. And in hospitals, these degenerative diseases, they're only treated symptomatically. Now, our product, on our platform, we optimize the paracrine factors that stem cells actually produce. And we create these products which are cell-free, and we refer to them as secretomics. And our lead asset, it's multi-factorial. It contains over 2,000 components, including microRNA, extracellular vesicles, including exosomes, and other non-membrane particles. And our research has shown to date that secretomics is multifaceted and disease-modifying, and it's got several modes of action. So that helps to simultaneously target numerous pathological pathways. Now, 10 minutes isn't enough to go into all the data that we've done. But our research to date, suffice to say, through tissue, animal, and human organ culture models, we've already cited in literature having significant effect upon inflammation, cellular senescence, altered intercellular communication, stem cell exhaustion, and compromised autophagy, which are actually 5 out of the hallmarks of aging. And that's so far. We're continuing our work in these areas. There's lots of advantages of over whole cell transplants and the types of things that some of you may have had over the years. And anybody that wants to invest, or any partners, we can get into the actual details of all the benefits that a stem cell secretome actually has over old cells. One of the main things is the actual the scale that we can produce therapeutics. And we've done that. We work with Merck to produce a inexhaustible supply of stem cells. Well, I'm drying up. Excuse me. And by creating cell banks with Merck, it means that our product's available off the shelf, and it can be administered on demand. Now, oh, the slide's gone all funny. Thank you very much. That is super. Excuse me. On completing our proprietary GMP cell banks, we've worked with Merck again to develop extensive suite of assays for manufacture. And we've now contracted clinical manufacturers to start making the product for clinical trials, which starts in March, and that's the reason we're here to talk to potential investors. And so the plan now is we've done all the research that we need to do for particular diseases. And what we want to do now is get to the clinic. Now, the plan's very clear. We need 9 million. We've already raised 10 million. 1 million of that came from me and my co-directors, so we've got skin in the game with any investors. And to get to clinical trials, we only require another 9 million pounds. I'll just go back. Now, the root causes of diseases that lead to degeneration, they're associated with lots of diseases, as you can well imagine. And faced with so many choices, to get to the clinic as fast as possible, we've carefully selected a preclinical research program that can navigate around the challenges of creating a clinical trial for longevity. And we've done it in a novel way. And I know our industry's sort of collective aim is the moonshot is to stop aging. However, the team also recognised that from an investor's point of view, you'd like visibility of returns in a few years and not in a few decades. What we've actually done, I don't know what this is. No, let me go back. There's a slide missing. We've strategically chosen a rare disease, and it's an area where there's substantial unmet medical need, and it offers fast-track clinical and regulatory benefits, so it saves time and money. And we've chosen it because it speaks to the key mechanisms of degenerative diseases associated with aging as well. But our choice actually gives us real purpose in terms of the team at Micregen, because we're first targeting awful diseases that sadly lead to the death of children. Which are the most important thing in every parent's life. And it's a noble cause from our perspective. It's great to get up in the morning and think that we're working towards that. And it's proper impact investing for you guys as investors. Now, we've already completed preclinical research at leading children's hospitals around the world, Great Ormond Street Hospital in London, Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, and at UCL as well. And the key opinion leaders there are continuing to work with us, providing the advice on our advisory boards, which helps to significantly de-risk the clinical trial. And necrotizing enterocolitis and bronchopulmonary dysplasia together have a peak year sales for us in excess of $1.5 billion. I'm sorry about this, but there should be slides, but there seems to be a few missing. They are a gut and lung condition, and they also offer the chance to address much more prevalent adult conditions later on. No. Obviously, being a small company, we've got to focus on the clinical trials that we're doing on the targeted orphan-designated diseases. However, as we've said, secretomics has the potential to address much more prevalent disease targets associated with aging. And with sufficient funding, we could actually further explore neurological disorders and wound healing, which we've already had early research to date show good promise. It's okay having a good plan, but you need, as investors, the right team to execute that plan. Micregen's team founded, built, sold, and IPO'd our previous companies. I've sold one of my previous companies. I've IPO'd 2 of my previous companies. And some of the team have developed blockbuster drugs, held senior positions in hospitals, research organizations, and leading life science companies. That's AstraZeneca, it's Novartis, Sanofi. We've got a really, really good team, which, if you're investing, we've got safer hands, let's say. We've also received awards and accolades and collaborators' commendations. And we've previously won business awards, entrepreneurial awards. And our scientists have published hundreds of stem cell-related literature in the world's leading journals. And within the last 12 months, when we came out of stealth mode 12 months ago, we immediately won the Pharma Awards Innovation of the Year, our platform, at the UK Pharma Awards. And also, one of my co-founders was named in Time magazine this year as one of the most influential and innovative people in healthcare. So in summary, due to the effects that secretomics have got multiple hallmarks of aging, we do believe we've got something that holds real promise. And we've initially targeted a disease area that's got a noble cause, and it offers cost-saving and fast-track regulatory benefits, whilst we're actively de-risking our approach because of the people involved and because of the Merck's developing the consistent material that we use to put through our proprietary processes. And we've got an experienced team with a track record of successful exits and transactions. In the longevity biotech landscape, it does represent an excellent long-term opportunity for investors. But also, we've got the potential for much faster returns as well, to get a quicker return on your investment. We've just appointed a CFO in the US who's done multiple biotech IPOs, and what we're doing is we're working towards at least filing, getting ready for when the markets open up again as soon as we can. Whether you're an investor or a collaborator or a potential licensee, it would be great to explore and accelerate our journey towards a healthier world for us all. Thank you very much. I've struggled with that because I can't, because of the water. Thank you.